we steadily hitting 6K euro. That's not a lot, but it's enough for us to not work and focus on the business. So we participated in some pitch battles. We actually got featured on national television in like one of like the biggest national TV, like TV3, it's the name of. So we got featured. The name of the show was like Future Millionaires. So that was fun. It took a lot of time. Plus, it's like debugging, something is not working, improving, and just like being a AI CTO for someone else. Then we kind of can do it for ourselves. So and I think a part of it is just the learning curve of what it means of running a business, of prioritizing your.
Hey Alex, thanks for hopping in today. And can you give us a quick intro of yourself and of your agency as well?
Yeah, of course. Nice to meet you, Habib. My name is Alex. I'm from Lithuania. You probably don't know where is Lithuania. It's in Baltic states, but if you don't know where it's Lithuania, you probably don't know Baltics, I assume. But I'm a co-founder of Pernidia, AI agency in Lithuania, and I believe we are I'm 100% certain we are like the best chatbot builders, at least in Lithuania, 100%. But we also do some custom AI development. We also built our own AI voice caller because there was no support for Lithuanian language. Twilio wasn't working, Vapi wasn't working, so we built one from scratch. So yeah, we're doing some cool shit in Pernidia, and I'm happy to talk about it with you more today. Share some of my secrets maybe. By the way, if you see my face, this is because I've been just developing chatbots every day on VoiceFlow. So if someone is gonna be building chatbots as well, this is how you're gonna look as well. I'm just kidding. I got in a car accident actually a few days ago, but all fine.
You okay?
Yeah, nothing is broken, just a few bruises, got knocked out, lost conscious, but alive, everyone is. Chatbot development is continuing full speed. So
I hope you're well very soon. So do you have any specific industry or niche you're looking into, or your general agency?
So there were two main niches that we started with. It's healthcare and e-commerces. This is how we got our first clients. And right now we're kind of seeing and expanding. We just recently had our first real estate client. And we have a few clients in like platforms, SaaS clients for like helping customers with their platforms. So these as well. So kind of like SaaS, healthcare, e-commerce, and real estate. Yeah.
So you started with healthcare
and e-commerce.
What was it? E-commerce, and you're trying to expand it.
But we're seeing that like kind of most of the money is coming in from e-commerce, as I've like there.
Okay.
At least in our case,
Okay. Awesome. And how big is your team?
So we've started working on Pernidia with my co-founder. So I'm the technical guy. I built every single chatbot that we have right now. We have like 12 in production and like 6 or 7 in development. And I built all of them myself. So I'm the technical guy, the technical co-founder. But later on, after 2 months, 2 more guys joined. So one is also the development guy. He's the innovator. He built the AI's voice caller from scratch. So he's the head of innovations. And one is like responsible for SEO, client, customer retention, QA, and just like administrative tasks. So it's kind of 4 of us. Yeah.
I see. You started with your co-founder, but you onboarded 2 more.
Like all of us are friends. Like all of our friends, all 4 of us did an Ironman. If you know what it is, it's like a triathlon race. You run. You swim, you bike, so all of us are friends, all of us do sports, and right now all of us are building the business, so it's kind of nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
me too. Like I'm actually building chatbots with my friends. So, kind of thing. So
I saw you hit 200K annual recurring revenue. Congrats, man.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
jealous. I gotta admit, I'm jealous. Yeah, well done.
Thanks, man. We're trying to start more agencies, just like you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Smart.
Yeah. And so you're basically building chatbots in VoiceFlow. And
Mhm.
for voice bots, which tool do you use?
It's like custom. We use, I think, for number we use Voyage. Well,
Voice, yeah.
yeah, but everything else is from scratch. It's in,
Oh, just custom code.
yeah, custom. Yeah.
Are you doing the development yourself?
No, I do development like custom. We have like one custom client where we build their SaaS AI infrastructure where we can like generate courses for just generate courses on specific topics, like generate images, like generate like questions and answers to take on that course. So like
Mm-hmm.
magic buttons where you can edit the text like on Canva or Shopify, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I do like development, like I'm a software engineer. I have a degree in software engineering, but
Mm-hmm.
the AI voice caller was built by Obi. Obi, the
Mm-hmm.
guy's name. If you yeah.
The
So
head of innovation guy.
yeah,
Or
exactly.
yeah,
Head of
yeah,
innovation. That's the guy.
yeah. That guy. Oh, cool. Well, why don't you use also you're not using other voice AI builders just because there's no voice for it in Lithuanian?
Yeah, we had problems with Lithuania. We had problems with like frequency. Something was not working, like
Okay.
the voice wasn't coming through. We had
Okay.
problems with transcribers. The Lithuanian was very bad. With like DeepGram wasn't translating Lithuanian.
Mm,
So we used
I
that.
see.
The one that worked best for us was Azure transcriber for Lithuanian.
I see. That's cool. And what's your pricing model? What's your
Mhm.
offer?
So we have recurring like MRR, monthly subscription, and fixed installation fees. So there's a fixed installation fee that the customer pays, plus monthly payments for for
Mm-hmm.
maintenance, debugging, some
Yeah.
improvements. Yeah, so it's kind of like I think it's usually like this for what I see
Yeah.
for others. Yeah.
Okay. So it's basically setup fee plus
Yeah,
maintenance
exactly.
fee monthly. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And how much do you charge for setup fee and monthly routine? Like in a rough range.
It depends. So we actually, if you go to Parnidia's website, parnidia.com, we just updated the website, so it's very good. If someone comes in, looks nice and cool. So we have the monthly offers. So for the maintenance cost, it starts, I believe, from 150 or 190 up to like 300. So depending on the niche, for e-commerce is more, for like healthcare is less. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
exactly.
This
Yeah.
is your pricing, right?
Yeah, for monthly pricing.
This is
Yeah, and
euro, right?
yeah, this is euro.
Yeah. That's cool. So how much do you charge for setup? It really depends on the
Mhm.
complexity, right?
We kind of have what we saw working, and at least how we got like our biggest clients in terms of how much money our clients are making. So there are two e-commerce clients that are making like 20 million monthly revenue, or not monthly, sorry, not monthly, yearly. And why they picked us, I believe, because we had like structured pricing. So for e-commerce, it's like 2K installation fee, plus it's usually the business plan. So but it depends, like if you need like more markets, we're actually started to expand abroad. We're building first like Latvian and Estonian chatbots for new clients. So it's going to be more, but it's usually for starting from
Mm-hmm.
1,500 for like healthcare, SaaS for like simpler chatbots, and from 2K for e-commerce. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so it's just couple $1,000, 1 to 2K
Yeah.
for setup,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 to 400 monthly retainer based on the usage, number of conversations, and I'm seeing you have some sort of support feature, support within
Mm-hmm.
2 days, support within 1 day, and of course you have a chat dashboard as
Yeah.
analytics portal, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's analytics portal, yeah. So it's thanks to Chadash. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see. And I'm saying, what do you mean by up to 1,000 products? do you do some like product recommendation in your chatbot?
Yeah. So that's why the business model, Business Plus, has products because this is for the e-commerces. So we do, product recommendation. You can see like, what kind of shoe should I get for 45 size, I don't know, Crocs. And the chatbot recommends the products. So yeah, plus some clients have a lot of products. Like right now, the biggest one is like 6K, so that's not that much, but soon we're gonna be onboarding potentially tens, if not hundreds of thousands. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I haven't done this before, but we'll see. We'll see.
I see. I see. And like in terms of like conversational flow you build in voice flow for product recommendation, like how do you do it? Like how do you connect it and recommend it?
So at first it was a mess. I used to do like every like separate block with lots of nodes, but right now a lot of things are happening with agent block, agent node. So if user says like I need something, the AI is that it needs to ask some questions. Maybe what's your skin? What kind of products do you use daily? What's your age, if it matters for that particular client. And then I just used the VoiceFlow API to query the knowledge base, do the RAG. So there's a lot of processes like filtering the retrieved products so that if I ask for a black hat, there's gonna be black hats, no yellow hats. So it sounds stupid and simple, but that needs to be done because it uses like vector search, and vector search doesn't always returns the products that what the customer asks. So there's like kind of refining of what you get, and then you display nice cards for the user.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. With that being said, is there any chance you can share at least like base template you use for this e-commerce client to our subscribers? Would that be fine?
Yeah, I can try.
I mean, you don't have to, but like I'm just asking if you're comfortable with sharing it
Yeah,
with other
yeah.
builders.
Yeah, for sure. I don't mind. If someone, I don't mind.
Yeah,
I don't
so
mind.
yeah, just send me, whatever the template you're comfortable sharing with.
I can actually, I think for sharing the template, it kind of contains some of like sensitive data. I can show like some of overall pictures, the overall screen of mine, how, for example, the flow in voice flow looks, if it's cool with you.
Oh yeah, that'll be very helpful for our viewers. So can you just share your screen and briefly go over how you do it
Yeah.
for your customers? Yep.
Yeah, you should be able to see.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so as you can see, these are like I try to keep as clean as possible. This is not the cleanest project I have, but I have everything structured. So this is a homepage. This is like I do querying for general questions. So if someone asks about like policies, shipping times, like where's the physical store located. I also have like collect feedback where I built my own custom integration. I will be able to show that in Chadash as well. That's plus the Chadash that it allows to integrate like custom iframes. I have like order status. If someone asks about, where's my order, I can take the ID, send it to API for like WooCommerce, Shopify, or like, I don't know, custom CMSs, and retrieve that information and display to the user. And there's also like product flows. So So
This is for product recommendation, correct?
yeah, so this is like product recommendation. This is like actually like all their flow that they built, that it doesn't really uses agent. It uses agent somewhere, but it mainly used to do with prompts, like separate steps. But like I do, as I said, like filtering. I filter out the products, etc. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I display the summary. Yeah, display the carousel. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and I like to know, if you don't mind me sharing, what's your rough monthly revenue range?
Yeah,
at the moment?
yeah, sure. Why not? We are doing for the past 6 months, really hitting 6K euro. That's
Mm-hmm.
not a lot, but it's enough for us to not work and focus on the business.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and we've been like our we opened the business closed. It's gonna be in July 1 year. So we already profitable. We already have like a few biggest e-commerces in Lithuania, well-known brands like Audimas, Open Keturi, Home by B, and so we're doing well. But it
Yeah.
of course could be more. I would like to have like your 200K annual recurring revenue. So
Yeah, that's
you are
cool.
the inspiration I hear.
I really appreciate that, and I think you can definitely go beyond that.
Yeah, of course. We
It's like
will
you're
after.
already you
Yeah,
already
we
have the foundation.
yeah, there's a lot of like clients in the pipeline and a lot of projects that's gonna be soon to deploy that's gonna increase the monthly revenue for us. Like it's gonna be like
Yeah.
exponentially. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you growing like crazy. That's great. That's cool. And yes, let's move on to the next question. And I really love to know how to get your clients.
So at first it was just outreach, outreach, calls, cold emails, LinkedIn, sales, a little bit of ads, a little bit of just through voice of someone saw us post someone. We also went to some conferences. We participated in some pitch battles. We actually got featured on national television in like one of like the biggest national TV, like TV3, it's the name of. So we got featured. The name of the show was like Future Millionaires. So
Yeah.
that was fun. It was because of just putting ourselves out there, participating, saying out loud what we do, what we build, and just being not afraid to show to spread the word, and that's why I'm sharing with you right now. So yeah.
That's cool. Congrats. Congrats on that. So right now you're still doing the outreach?
For the past like month and a half, not so much. The CEO was focusing on improving our website. So he was like, he has a really good designer. I don't know. I really like our new website. He built it from like ourselves, this designed on Webflow. And yeah, so for the past, like it's been word of mouth kind of. We are a bit slow down on the sales, but to get to the doing more of outreach again. Plus I started posting some of LinkedIn content, so
Okay.
we are trying to do more of a
Inbound.
inbound rather than actively doing outbound. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think creating, decent amount of content would help a lot.
Yeah.
Because like that's my main, acquisition channel at the moment for chapter well. So especially like on YouTube, like I think there's a huge opportunity there. So
Do you know?
consider doing that as well.
Yeah, do you know? Yeah, I have like YouTube channel. I have like 4 videos, but it just takes. I haven't been prioritizing it as it takes time to produce quality videos, and yeah, I've been kind of neglecting it. But yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity in YouTube, especially like doing educational content, showing people, not being afraid to show what you build.
Yeah. But that's how you build credibility
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
market for your prospects, especially in Lithuania. I don't see anyone who's posting voice flow video in Lithuania. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think like voice flow. No, I haven't seen anyone. Like there are like educational people who post like AI stuff, but like just the voice flow. No.
Yeah.
I posted it, but I feel like in Lithuania, at least for us, like for like at least for like for example e-commerce clients, like I think there's what is left. There is like left for sure. There are companies, but a lot of it like just like very big players, like huge companies, like 100 million, like 100 millions in annual recurring revenue. So we're trying to kind of go international. Plus we already signed the deals with clients where it's gonna be like in Latvia and Estonia. So we thought like let's start to post content in English rather than Lithuanian and start conquering international markets. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because you speak good English, so I think
Yes,
you're good
yeah,
to go.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. And I was wondering, like, out of all these different pricing model you
Mhm.
have, what's the best performing plans? What's your best
It's
performing offer here?
yeah, it's the business one. Yeah, yeah. It's because of the e-commerce clients, so it's the business. Like healthcare and SaaS is solid, but like the business is the best performing
Mm-hmm.
because most of the
Mm-hmm.
like half of our clients are e-commerces and the other half
Mm,
is spread across like healthcare, SaaS, and the real estate, the new ones.
awesome.
So yeah.
And why do you think business plan works the best in your company?
So first of all, it's kind of like we include the support for more languages. Yeah, there's more conversations, and as I said, it's
Mm,
just the product recommendation is only
mm,
for
uh,
included in the business plan. So if you're e-commerce, yeah,
mm,
it's gonna be business plan. If you wanna make a good
mm.
chatbot with product recommendations, so yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense because
Yeah,
half of your
yeah,
customers are from
yeah,
e-commerce,
yeah,
and they'll need product recommendation.
yeah, exactly,
But
exactly.
this feature is included in only in business, so that's
Mhm.
why it's performing that. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right. And my next question is, what's slowing you down the most in your company? What's your bottleneck in your company, in your opinion?
I think it's a little bit of at first we're try to do a lot of things at the same time. So as said, we have the voice caller, we have the chatbots, we have custom development that took a lot of time to build the AI the AI infrastructure for the client. It took a lot of time. Plus, it's like debugging something is not working, improving, and just like being a AI CTO for someone else, then
Mm,
we kind of can do it for ourselves. So it, yeah. And I think a part of it is just the learning curve of what it means of running a business, of prioritizing your tasks.
mm,
For example, there's like three problems and you're like, oh my God, what to do? Like you're trying to work 1 hour on one problem, then you jump for another hour for another problem. So it's just like switching tasks. Then I think priority to be just like deep work and try to complete the tasks fully and then jump onto another.
mm.
So I think it's part of my bottleneck as I'm the one who's developing chatbots and the chatbots is the main revenue for us. So yeah, yeah,
I see.
yeah.
I see. And I have a question about the custom development. You mentioned
Mhm.
AI infrastructure. What do you mean by that exactly?
So we built like complete API for the one of a client, like so like custom API, entire backend for AI. So for generating courses, for generating
Mm,
images, for interacting with chatbots, because for that chatbot, I'm not using Flow built-in knowledge base, I'm using Pinecone. So I had to get
mm,
familiar with Pinecone. Like
yeah.
so yeah, like so we built the entire API. We learned how to at least I learned. The
Mm,
head of innovation guy was already familiar with backend development.
mm-hmm,
For me, it was new stuff. Previously, I only worked my work was for 2.5 years. Like I built scrapers, scraping bots. So it came in handy as like we built scrapers also every day for
mm,
our clients to take the information from their website. But
mm.
yeah, so
I see. I see. That's cool. And it seems like, focus is your issue at the moment.
yeah. But right now we're kind of aware of that, and we're not onboarding any no more custom clients. Like
Mm,
we're learning to say no at the moment. So we're
okay.
just focusing
Yeah, that's cool.
on trying to focus on the chatbot and building the voice caller for to deploy for
Yeah.
our Lithuanian clinics, as our client
Yeah.
is like a dental clinic. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's so just AI, building AI agents.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. And finally, let's get into chat dash. What problem were you trying to solve when you first found chat dash?
Yeah. So I believe like the problem was just like from the get-go, client asked us are we gonna use, are we be able to see some of the statistics? Are we be able to analyze the conversations? I mean, if not, the Chadash or like other provider. So use someone, and I prefer Chat instead of like Tixi agents because of just cleaner design. Cleaner, simple, straight to the point. Nothing is messy. You can disable what you don't need, and I like that. So just clean, simple, straight to the point, easy for client to access. Yeah.
That's cool. And why did you decide to use ChatEdge over other solutions like Tixay or
Mm-hmm.
just building it out yourself from scratch?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you like go more deeper on that?
So custom, I mean, we are planning to do custom for sure at some point if we have time, as I believe like it just as working like custom gives a lot of freedom, but when you don't have time and you need solution right now, I liked Chada because it's not messy. Tix agents is a fucking mess. There's like so many graphs. It's like there's a voice. I use chat like all of our clients is like text chatbots. Why there is why there is like graphs about voice? There's no one is using voice. Why is it on the dashboard? Like no one needs this. So I liked the Chadash. It was simple, clean, good design, easy for clients to access. Once again, it just yeah, it was. I wasn't like it wasn't
Yeah.
ashamed to show that yeah, this is the client portal. Like for Tix it was kind of like this is kind of shit, but
I
here it
see.
is. So it just was like Chadash, no brainer. I think yeah, best
I see.
solution in the market in my opinion, at least for
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I I can't believe Tixay doesn't have like that client access feature. You can turn off that voice metric in your
I
text
like
text bot.
yeah, I like from what I saw, like I'm not using Tixi, like I use it for like social media integration. That's the only like that's good feature of
Yeah.
theirs. That's prop to them. But for others, no, like the design, I didn't like the design. There's like things, a lot of things that I didn't need. Plus, yeah, just the way they were calculating some things, like the messages sent. They were using like VoiceFlow API, and I know you're counting like messages differently. You're not using VoiceFlow API. You're like calculating of how many messages actually
Yeah.
happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So that I liked. Yeah, I like that you do that. So there are like things that I appreciated what you do that I would have done myself if I would build my own dashboard. So
I see. Yeah, I really appreciate that. All right. And how do you use ChatBot in your business now? And what do you think is the biggest ROI you've been seeing from using it?
So I think it's if anyone is starting AI agency, you need a dashboard. It's a must. Every single client asked us. I don't know what happened before there was like Chadash or Tixi agents, because like from the get-go, first client like asked for chat for dashboard. So that's like I don't think it's really like I think it's doable, but it's a bad experience for the client. So it's like must. It's like a must tool to use if you want to build agents. So just like you have to use it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So that was it.
Yeah.
And plus, we're kind of using some other features. I like that we have, as I said, customer retention guys. So we're like we can easily export conversations. We do some analyzing also customly. So as we prepare some of like PDFs for clients of what happened of in their agents in the last month. So that's what I like. Plus, I like the custom iframes that I can append where we track feedback that users leave for when they interact with our chatbots. So yeah.
Cool. And if someone took ChatBot away
Mhm.
from your agency today, what would break in your business?
Yeah, it would be bad. It would be sad. I don't know. We would need to
Why?
wipe code it, so some solution or something. Yeah, it would be. Clients would be disappointed. As some clients are not really using like the client portal, but some are actively using it, monitoring, leaving feedback, and so it's just like an integral part of our stack at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I see. Because it seems like dashboard, customer-facing dashboard is one of your core part
Yeah.
of your
Yeah.
business.
Yeah. For sure.
And if you were to lose that, you have to build it out yourself anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's gonna take a lot of time and maintenance,
Yeah.
headaches, instead of building your agency.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It makes a lot of
just
sense.
save time, and you can focus on the business rather than other stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, moving on, what do you think is the biggest mistake you have made that cost you time and money so far in your entrepreneur journey?
That's a good question. Biggest mistake. I think just being not afraid to share what you do. At first, I was skeptical, like of, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Maybe it's a little bit shit. It's not shit. Oh, don't share it on LinkedIn because people are gonna see that the chatbot is bad. But I think that's what you're gonna do. It's like if it's bad, you're gonna know that you need to fix something. So it's like share, iterate. Don't be afraid to fail. And yeah, I'll just like share what you do. Like I think like maybe this other stuff. I think it's part of just not knowing some things at the time, but it's just like with what I knew at the time, but it was not possible to avoid the mistake. So I don't know if it's really like a mistake. So yeah.
Well, now you're here. You
Yeah,
overcame
yeah,
that,
exactly.
and now
Yeah,
you're here.
yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
So
That's cool. And yeah, and this is going to be my last question. Would you recommend Chatash to other agency owners? Why or why not? Be brutally honest.
yeah, for sure. That's if you're building AI agents, I would only recommend Chadash as I don't really see any competitors at the moment that provide the same value as Chadash, which is a bit sad, as competitors, bring innovation, reduce prices. So if someone is building, build it. It's like I would love to say, but right now, yeah, Chadash, no complaints at the moment. Sure, there are some improvements can be made as everywhere, but for sure, if you're skeptical of using, don't be. Just use.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, I think that's it for my case study. Do you have any last word to our YouTube subscribers or to me?
Yeah, I don't know. For YouTube subscribers, I wonder if people who are watching this, if it's people who want to build AI agents, it's gonna take time. It's gonna be a learning curve, but it's right. It's a journey. You're gonna learn a lot of stuff. Plus, you'll be working with like state of the art technology, LLMs, RAG, vector databases, so agents. So this is like the future of tech and future of the world. So yeah, if you're on the verge of do it, not to do it, yeah, do it. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard. It was hard for me. I admit it. It was hard. It still is hard. It takes time, effort, a lot of hours you have to put in. But yeah, bright future is waiting. I have no doubt in that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's encouraging.
Yeah, and thank you for inviting me. Yeah, it's nice to see you. It's nice to see the face of the founder of other person who's also building stuff in this industry on top of voice flow, on top of other chatbot builders. So it's nice to see, nice to talk, and it's enjoyable to maybe spread the word, say my thoughts, and just be egocentric about being able to speak, and all the focus is on me. So yeah.
Same here. And thanks for your time, Alex.